For its next production, Hub Theater Company of Boston will stage a comedy about friendship, romance, and meddling. It's called Robyn Is Happy, written by Michael Eliano and directed by Kelly Smith. To tell us about the play are two of the cast members, Christine Dickinson, and the company's managing director, Robyn Elias. Thank you both very much.
Oh, thank you, Chris.
Lauren, start with this kind of a play, because on the one hand, you say it's like Sex in the City, and on the other hand, it's something like a Shakespearean violent play like Titus Andronicus.
Well, Chris, I'll tell you, it's a crazy combination, and every time I tell people, they look at me like I've got three heads, but it works. It's this ridiculously absurd play with a tremendous amount of heart that's all about friendship, and specifically friendship with women and growing up. These women have been friends for, 27 years? And how the relationship changes and evolves as they change and evolve.
Well, this is a play about three women who try to interfere with another woman who is sort of coupled up with this man they don't approve of. And turning to Christine, the character you play, what is she like?
She's extremely persistent. And I think it's Hannah's persistence that actually kind of drives the conflict of the play. She does want the best for her friends. She makes that very, very clear. But it does cause a little bit of tension or a lot of tension, because, what you want for your friends, what you think is right for the people that you love and you care about is not always what they know is the right thing for them. So that definitely drives a lot of the
Now, the way this
conflict.
play is populated, this is mainly about women and different kinds of women. You say you're this controlling kind of woman?
Absolutely, absolutely. Always wanting to be in control, always wanting to know that everything is going to be okay and know that everything is going to go all right.
And Lauren, your character, what kind of a woman is she?
I play Trudy, and I am a people pleaser and a peacemaker to the nth degree. I just want to get through this unscathed with my best friends, not fighting anymore. That's all I hope for. And it's just so funny to have three very different kinds of women in the show, because I think any woman watching the show can identify with different pieces of each one of these women. And I think it's just so awesome to have such different characters of women on stage.
Now, there were plays that milk stereotypes and they leave it there, but what about this play? Does this maybe get beyond doing that to get a little more depth and perspective?
I think this play goes beyond anything you would ever expect out of a Sex and the City romantic comedy. I think this play just goes beyond all expectations.
Yeah.
There are twists and turns in this one that you wouldn't see coming, and character development that you never would have guessed. And I think it's awesome because that kind of stuff happens in life too, that strange but true, couldn't prep for it if you tried kind of stuff.
Christine, without giving too much away here, what did you find that was so unexpected?
Well, there is certainly a twist when you get about 2/3 of the way through the play, but you expect it to go maybe like 75% in one direction, and it goes like 300% in that direction. And I don't want to give too much away, but these characters, they're all or nothing. Go hard, go big, or go home.
This has been News, and we're talking with Christine Dickinson and Robyn Elias from Hub Theater Company of Boston. Coming back to Laura, talking about Sex in the City, I guess when you were growing up at a very formative stage of your life, you had an inside connection to that world.
I did. I was fortunate enough. My aunt, Cindy Shupak, was one of the writers and executive producers of Sex in the City, so I had the pleasure of getting the inside scoop sometimes and getting to visit her on the set, and it was absolutely a dream to get to watch the women of Sex and the City dive into their characters and watch them so fully inhabit them on the set, and then when they were off set be different women and watch them get into those characters. It was amazing to watch, particularly when I was young. I was about 13 at the time, and it was just amazing to watch these strong women. And they were so involved also in the creative process of the show as well. They had so many women behind the scenes, like my aunt, and it was just so great. And we've actually done something similar. We have our whole stage management team is women. Kelly is a lady director. We have our special effects designer is Lynn Wilcott. She's a woman, and it's just been great to have so many strong, wonderful women coming together in all aspects of this play to work on it.
How did that feel for you, Christine? I mean, working with all these people, the chemistry of that.
Working with all of these different people, I think it's excellent. I think it's definitely hands down one of the most supportive environments that I've ever been in. theatrically and artistically, and it's really a gift, and it's just such an honor to be a part of a production where we're not only telling the story, but it's being told by people who can fully understand what it's like and fully understand and embody that experience.
Lauren, to talk about when this is going to be opening up now.
So this opens in just a little over a week, October 27th, over at First Church in Boston. It's on the corner of Berkeley and Marlborough, down by the Arlington T Station.
Now, first of all, this is not your usual, theater. So, how is this different for people when they come there?
Well, it is a church. I'll be perfectly frank. You walk in and there it is. But we've been in residency there for about 5 years now, and they've been incredibly welcoming. And particularly with space being at such a premium in Boston, we are so fortunate to have the First Church as our home. And it's really amazing what our set designers can do with that space. I walk in every time and I think we can never change it. We're just going to have to use it the way it is. And these people, Megan Kineen, Darren Cornell, they come in and it transforms. It's amazing.
Well, one thing that's a little bit more in common with going to a place of worship is that the tickets are not all the same price. So
yes.
Explain how this works now.
So we are very proud to be a pay-what-you-can theater company. So that means we don't set our ticket prices. We let the audience do that so that no matter who they are or how much money they make, everyone has access to art. So it's all pay what you can. We've had people give us as much as $500, and we've had people give us $250. It really, no hold bars. We really just want everyone to come. Actually, just got an email. The Women's Lunch Place will be joining us for some performances along with some of their clientele, which is great. I think it's wonderful to have some disadvantaged women coming to see our show. And we're collecting toiletries for other women's charities, and we really try to make it so that everyone can get involved.
And of course, if people want details, you've got Facebook listing.
We've got a Facebook, and you can go to our website, www.hubtheaterboston.org.
Thank you both very much for being with us, Lauren Elias and Christine Dickinson.
Thank you.
From Hub Theater of Boston.